Many of us are cramming in some last-minute summer vacations, sort of a last chance, if you will, to bond with the family during the summer season at least. But if you've got babies and young kids, vacations, no matter how small, can be quite stressful, especially when it comes to making sure they're getting enough sleep. So today we're helping those kids snooze on the move. Chrissy Lawler is a certified pediatric sleep consultant. Hundreds of thousands of women rely on her popular Instagram account, The Peaceful Sleeper, for sound advice. Today, Chrissy joins us with her best tips to ensure babies and young kids get a good night's sleep while on the road. Hi, Chrissy, how are you?
Hi, I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing well, so excited and grateful to be chatting with you. I have to imagine you get a lot of questions in this category of sleep vacation problems.
Yes, so many. So I'm so glad to be here today.
Oh, even if it's just an overnight to grandma's, I'm listening. You have my full attention. You've got 5 pieces of advice to help us out. First, bring the white noise. Bring any sleep aids you might use typically at home.
Yes, bringing white noise can help neutralize the environment. And then also bring the crib sheet from home, a lovey, a sleep sack that you usually have, so it feels like a similar sleep space.
So we are trying to replicate that environment best we can.
Yes, exactly.
Okay. You also say consider giving them melatonin. And I've heard of this. I also know a lot of moms who are a little skittish about this idea. Explain what melatonin is and how it works in their young systems.
Okay, so melatonin is a hormone that we naturally produce that regulates our sleep cycles and our circadian rhythm. It's not recommended for children under 2. Still talk to your pediatrician, and they only need a low dose, but it can help them get tired and it can help reset their sleep system so that if you're doing a family trip with cousins or something, they have less of a barrier to fall asleep. It just kind of helps that train move along.
And underscoring, the conversation with the pediatrician, but are you using this with your own kids, and how often?
Yes, only when we go on trips, when I know there are other factors that are going to make them amped and wired and make sleep feel extra lame. I just give them a tiny bit, a third of a dose or less. I give them a tiny bit, again, after age 2 to just get them nice and sleepy. I even do it myself. Like if my husband's out of town and I know like I'm just gonna want to stay up late and watch Netflix, it just helps you get a little bit tired.
Okay, all right. Timing is everything when it comes to sleep, and you spend a large portion of your coaching time talking about, the right timing of sleep. What about on a vacation when timing is a little bit out of your control?
Yes, so there are a couple things. If you are changing time zones, if you're going from west to east, you want to stick with your home time.
Okay.
If you're going from east to west, you want to adjust to local time. That just makes it across the board so that the sleep schedule isn't thrown off too much. Like if you go to Hawaii, nobody wants to wake up at 4 a.m. and start your day there.
Right. And do you wake up your child then? Do you wake up your sleeping child just to keep them on that routine?
I don't usually. I hate to wake a sleeping baby. I'm kind of in the camp that if they're going to sleep in on vacation, let's just let them.
Let's go with it. And we can make up for it when we get home, right? Not too terrible.
Exactly.
Not too terrible of a job. Something else to consider is how you schedule naps.
Yes. So depending on how old your baby is, you might consider consolidating naps while you are traveling. So if your baby usually takes 3 or 4 naps, maybe see if you can be back at the hotel for 1 or 2 of those naps. So they still have a good solid chunk to make up for that lost time. But you don't want to be stuck in a hotel room for 4 naps a day. So there is a little bit of wiggle room to be flexible so you can still enjoy your vacation.
Yeah, some of it's the baby, right? I had one baby who could sleep wherever we were, no matter the noise level. I had another who needed, all the things you described, the white noise, the lovey, all of it. And to that point, vacations do often mean that families are crammed together in one hotel room. But you recommend, if you can, trying to find a sleep space separate from the parents for the babies?
Yes, just anything that gives them a little more isolation. So me and my husband have even rearranged hotel room furniture and put a couch in between the pack and play and the bed. Or if there's a walk-in closet or a spacious bathroom, something that just gives a little bit more separation. And then make sure to put the white noise between you and the crib. That's what's going to make the best sound screen.
Your last tip, perhaps the best of all, don't stress. It's vacation, right? Don't stress.
Yes, don't stress. Roll with the punches. You can always bounce back. I always think of like if you're training for a marathon and you go on vacation and skip your runs for a week, you're not all of a sudden going to be out of shape. It might be a little bit more work to get back into the groove of things when you get home, but you will bounce back because good, solid skills are resilient.
All right. Where can we find more advice from you?
Yes, follow me at the.peaceful.sleeper on Instagram or TikTok, or my website is thepeacefulsleeper.com.
All right. We'll meet you there. Chrissy, thank you so much.
Thank you.